Here's Johnny. Welcome back to Crypto Johnny, and thank you for joining. So, on today's episode, I'm going to go over 5 terms in the cryptocurrency on the cryptocurrency topic. So, number one, cryptocurrency. I'm going to be very basic about this as well. Cryptocurrency, digital money that can be spent online. It can be stored in an offline wallet or an online wallet, and it's very secure as well, depending on how far you take your security. So basically, like you can with physical money, you put it in a wallet, you put your wallet in your pocket. All right, that's one way. Another way, you take your money, you put it in a safe, and you hide it in your house somewhere, and you put a crazy combination on it. So that would be the equivalent of the two. Like with cryptocurrency, it's a little different because you can have an offline ledger, which is it's basically a little wallet, so to speak, and it's just a real small plastic thing, and it costs you about $75 depending on where you can get it. But there's all different codes and everything that you have to get in there with, and it's a lot of different passwords. A few different passwords that go into them, so it's not like somebody could just go up on you, grab it, and be able to spend it. They would have to know all those passwords. So next would be a white paper. And a white paper, basically, it just tells you what the project is about, and it describes the people that are running it, the team behind the ICO or project. ICO is initial coin offering. So, like I was saying, with the white paper, it'll tell you about the team running it, where they came from, what companies they were with in the past, and what they want to do for the actual project. So it'll have projections for the coin or project in itself. And that's basically what a white paper is. It just kind of sums everything up for you, and a really good white paper will tell you the different types of the amount and the capitalization, and that's for another video. But if you go on like coinmarketcap.com, you'll be able to see, what's the total supply of the coin, how many are in circulation, and the white paper should tell you the total amount of the coin that they want to have. Next, go into the blockchain. I know most of you have heard of blockchain or blockchain technology, which are two different things, but so the blockchain is an online ledger of transactions that are continuously stored. And it's also decentralized. It's a decentralized digital ledger where transactions are stored continuously. Decentralized meaning it's ran by its own network and no other central authority. So, people talk a lot about decentralization, and I know a lot of people have probably heard the term. So, banks, let's say, are centralized. Cryptocurrency, most of it is decentralized. So there are ones out there, and I'm not going to go naming them and everything, but there are certain ones out there that are centralized, and they do work with banks. And is it right or wrong? That good or bad? That's for you to decide after you do your research. So far we have cryptocurrency, white paper, and the blockchain, which cryptocurrency runs off. Each cryptocurrency could have its own blockchain. So, cryptocurrency, you have two types of investors, so to speak. So you have your long-term, and then you have your short-term. Your long-term are going to be the people who hold, they buy it and hold it. I mean, everybody has somebody in their family who is, a little bit of an older, older and comes from an older generation, and has, tons and tons of stocks and everything. So they've gotten in the beginning, and, they held everything. They weren't day trading, so to speak, buy it, sell it, it dips, they buy it. it goes up to, it goes up whatever, a certain amount of percentage, and then they sell it, and then that's called day trading. That's a little different. That's your short-term holding or trading. But the long term is where you would just buy it over time, and you see it dip, so you pick up more. You see it dip even more, so you pick up more. And the reason being, people might say, "Oh, well, that's stupid." Well, the reason being is because someone believes in that project, and they see what it's going to do in 10, 20, 30, 40, shoot, even 50 years. So, I mean, there's just two different types of mentalities of investing. So, again, like Forex trading different types of currencies, that would be, a lot of people do that. That would be an example of short term. So with cryptocurrency, it's a little different because you're going on you'll go on a website. Again, here's another topic I was going to discuss: where to buy crypto. There's a lot of different websites. There's Bittrex. There's as far as apps, the two easiest are Coinbase and Abra. I really like Abra because it runs off the Litecoin blockchain, which is super fast. I mean, when you go in there and you buy it on Abra, it's literally like that, and you have it. So it's really quick. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that kind of wraps up the video. If you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the comments, and I'll throw a couple links in the comments here as far as videos and or not videos, but different types of information where you can find more information on these topics. But like I said, just don't invest in anything unless you have read about it and you're confident in it. Don't just buy something because it's cheap. Look into it first, because just because it's cheap doesn't mean anything. It could keep going down and never go anywhere. It's all about the project. It is all about the project. So, yeah, just think about that. You see something, you hear people talking about something, go research it. Go Google it. Go, and try to get legitimate sources. Don't, first thing that pops up, oh, it's great, I'm going to invest in that. Oh, I got $10, $15 to spend. Why? You could take that 10, $15 and put it in something that's wonderful, and, your family in the future, for generations to come, could live off. Who knows? But I'm going to say, do your research, do your homework, and shit, have fun. Alright, guys, have a good day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And have a good weekend and a great week. Johnny out.